Hello and welcome, Saggies. Thank you for joining me for this month's Zodiac wheel reading for June 2021. So I'll just focus here and thank Great Spirit, angels and guides for their guidance and messages for Sagittarians, for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. June is a 11 month numerologically, and 11 is a master number. So here in June there's the energy of revelations, inventions, fluctuation, and inspirational, spiritually uplifting energy. And that's even being confirmed here with the Ace of Cups. Now, this is a gift for you, Sagittarians. So there's gifts being given or received, which is always nice. And your cup runneth over. So you're really opening that heart chakra, opening your heart. And the Ace of Cups also signifies a turning point. Victory, Six of Wands, recognition, accomplishing what you've set out to do and receiving support from others. So a job well done. Believing in yourself, and this is falling in the area of self-belief. So you're really feeling a lot better this month, and you're on the path of self-confidence, and it indicates success and receiving recognition and validation. There's something that you're feeling that you're being validated about too, being shown here for you through June. Queen of Cups is the feminine energy of water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Deep feelings are involved with this, and transforming ordinary situations into something extraordinary, and really tapping into that sixth sense. Communication here in the third house is highlighted with this Queen being shown here being a peacemaker. So if you have to, get into some sort of negotiation, you can be the peacemaker in it. Or it may be a debate that you're finding yourself playing the role of the peacemaker. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, financial improvement, increase in either salary or opportunities to increase your income, and laying secure foundations for the future. Also symbolizing a gift to do with your home, family, your nation, the country that you live in. And this is also a good sign of business ventures here with the Ace of Pentacles there. So some of you may actually be able to find that you can work from home and that works better for you. Queen of Swords. So there is a bit of talk going on. People are talking about you, Sagittarius. But this Queen of Swords is representing being truthful and giving and receiving advice. And if she is not actually symbolizing you, it is symbolizing someone that is a significant person that brings change, a no-nonsense person, okay? And the Queen of Swords is air sign energy, the element of air, so Geminis, Libra or Aquarians. So far there's very strong feminine input here for you this month, dealing with women in your life, invitations being handed out or sent out, or you're receiving invitations. Okay, Three of Cups might be something to do with your work or one of your work colleagues. And this Queen of Swords here is also representing your social life, and I feel that there's some sort of social life being connected with your working life as well. King of Pentacles. This is a sign of success in business, as this is the area that is about partnerships in business as well as marriage. So, you know, it could even be that you're turning into a bit of a savvy business wizard. Very cautious in your dealings in this area. You may be having to use that caution in relation to business partnerships, marriages, dealing with the public, legal affairs, contracts, wanting to really get the balance back. And I feel that you will, because that earth sign energy of the King of Pentacles, it has the Midas touch. So this is representing the masculine, and it's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So that could be timing also. And the Fool, a new adventure. Oh, Sagittarians love new adventure. So the Fool is the Great Awakener, and it represents the continual cycle of change, because it is a Uranus ruled card. And Uranus is about change and the unexpected, and the Fool is at the beginning of this exciting new journey. Now this has fallen in the area of joint finances, inheritances, birth, rebirth, life and death. 8th area governs the occult, taxes, loans, regeneration and legacies. So this is an exciting new adventure unfolding to do with these things. Oh, very nice. The Four of Wands. Feeling content and finding contentment. Living life to the fullest. A path of celebrations. Having good foundations to build on. In the area of higher education, long distance travel, your goals, your perspectives, and where you see yourself heading in the future. Where all your endeavours and your efforts are taking you in the future. So that's marriage, a new home, contentment, and happy with what you've been able to achieve. Also grateful for what you've been able to achieve, and feeling like you're being able to move into that new direction, and that momentum really starts here for you in June. The Emperor. Well, he's a career man, and this is Aries energy, real fire energy, very bold, very bold leadership is connected with the Emperor. Being master of his own destiny. So he's got a lot of self-control. And there's an element of being able to bring some order to chaos in your career, in the zenith of the wheel, how you deal with the outside world, what you've got to deal with the outside world, and what's shining over you. So this is about respectability also, all in this career, reputation and social status area of your life. The Eight of Cups. Now, even though there is a sense of walking away, the cups are all still full here. So you don't have to give up anything. You can be quite grateful for what you've been able to achieve and know that that's all in a good place, which enables you to move off onto new branches of your path. Hence why you've probably got this excitement brewing there. Something new, something exciting, venturing out into the world on your own. And it also symbolises an emotional cleansing that is long overdue. Some of you may need to relocate, make changes to fill a void. This is influencing your hopes and wishes, your friendship groups, social groups, socialising. And this is also a part of your long-term plan to keep what you've already built up and then to branch out into new fields or new pathways. Two of Swords, sorry. This is not being able to see clearly. So I think with this here in the area of what's hidden, your subconscious, what's behind the scenes, you're still doubting your instincts with this Two of Swords showing for you. Needs, wants and desires is where you've got to resolve your struggles. Do you follow your head or your heart in order to make a decision? And it's also speaking to you of needing your own space, like wanting to just have some quiet time so that you can contemplate. But it also speaks to you about trusting your instincts. Even though you've been doubting them, it's time to trust those instincts. I think you will kick yourself if you don't do what you first think that you should be doing. Be one of those situations where it's like, I knew that. I knew I should have done that, or I knew I shouldn't have, or yeah, be that kind of thing. So trust those instincts, Saggy. Okay, so I'll just ask here for your Guardian Angel card. Thank you. And, oh, look at that, lovely Angel of Happiness. And that's what's shining over you this month, is the Angel of Happiness. You can ask them to give you signs, you can ask the Angel of Happiness to protect you, give you a sign. And the number is 15, and 5 and 1 is 6. So 15 and 6 are numbers that are at their highest vibration for you this month, Sagittarians. And now I'll just shuffle the Angel Answers Oracle for you. And what question you may have for the Angel Oracle, you can ask while I was shuffling. And your answer is in the near future. So this happiness is arriving in the near future. Feeling more content, more happy. And really, your spread here does show that you are in quite a good place. And you'll be feeling quite happy with what you've been able to achieve by the end of June. So now I'll start with part 2 for you of the planetary transits. I'll use the Zodiac Oracle for your planetary placements. And we have Jupiter here. Now Jupiter is going retrograde on the 20th of June in the 4th house. No longer wanting to continue on the path that you've been going down. And we can see with the Fool that you are keen to open a new path, and the 8 of Cups is there showing you that you will be able to forge a new path. So this Jupiter in Pisces retrograde is from the 20th onwards. So if you're going to sort of be really trying to make those changes, after the 20th of June is probably the best time. And it'll also be a time for examining your intrinsic moral codes and feeling your integrity more instinctively with Jupiter retrograde. Now Jupiter is in Pisces until the 29th of July, and Jupiter is the planet of expansion and the Lord of abundance. So it is a beneficial energy, and it leads you on an intuitive search for the truth, the mystical, okay? Heightening your psyche to a large extent, because Neptune is also in Pisces, and Neptune is all about dealing with the three-dimensional world through using antidotes like music and the arts, the spirituality, metaphysical world and realms, because your psychic abilities are aroused now with Neptune in Pisces. Okay? So Neptune is about your beliefs, your intuition, your sensitivities, and it's a really good time while Neptune is in Pisces over the next couple of years to take time for meditation and prayer and all the Neptune inspiring energies. Okay? It's very nice time for that. All involved in parents, your foundation, how you see yourself, land, property, and the nation's soul that you're actually living in, and being really tuned into that, being able to really understand where they're at with that. The Sun is in Gemini, over here in the 7th house of business partnerships, marriages, groups, legal affairs, contracts, and it is being eclipsed by the moon on the 10th of June. So it's a new moon in Gemini. Good time to set your intentions around the 10th of June. And around that time when the moon is in this phase is a time when the phone might start ringing a lot. And the good thing about it is the new moon phase, it's more likely that any answers to questions or things that you're trying to get changed to work more in your favour, the answers will be yes. So it is usually a good time, and it could be new work, One's energy is also given a boost, and it will help move us forward. Now, our Sun in Gemini is a creative energy. The Sun creates. So with a solar eclipse of the Moon eclipsing and conjuncting the Sun on the 10th, is setting the stage for a very colourful time over the next 6 months. The Sun rules heads of state, father figures, and one's integrity. It also governs our heart, our vitality, so it's a good time to get a checkup, especially a checkup for your heart. It is about your sense of self and the authentic self. So all that is also really coming to the fore here from the 10th of June onwards. And then Mercury is also in Gemini, so Mercury is very happy in Gemini, it rules Gemini, and Mercury is retrograde for June as well. So Mercury retrograde is putting those final touches on a project. It's about coming up with something even better. It's about going back over things and reviewing things. Retrograde energy, which there is a few planets retrograde here through June, is about that. It's about renewal. It's about revisiting and redoing and reevaluating. Okay? So, and it's also a very serendipitous. So you may hear from somebody or bump into people that you know that you haven't seen for a while out of the blue, which always brings you know, that lift in your spirits. And Venus, the planet of love and harmony and beauty, gifts, fine arts, pleasures and happiness. It governs luxury, wealth and money. Venus is here in the area of money, of joint resources. It's in one of the wealth houses, so you could find some beneficial financial news coming your way as well. It's in the area that governs life and death, endings and beginnings, the occult, corporations, regeneration and legacies, and Venus is in Cancer, so it's about kindness and sympathy, the protective instinct, and being really nostalgic. Also, long-lasting friendships are also indicated here, so it really connecting with your tribe. Love and affection given and received, beautifying your home, and steady growth of capital is highlighted with Venus here in Cancer in the 8th house for you Sagittarians. So financially, you've got a few things showing you here through your spread that there's some movement in the right direction that you're going to be quite happy about. And Mars is in Cancer until the 12th of June, when it then moves into Leo until the 29th of July. And this is influencing the area of expansion through your philosophy, physical expansion as well. The 9th house area governs law and religion and foreign affairs, long distance travel and higher education. This is also about you know, really putting some enthusiasm into your perspective and setting your goals, and you've got the determination of Mars here to do that. And Mars is a real action, and what you want, or what the main thing that's showing for Sagittarius, is that happy contentment at home, having your own home, getting that solid foundation, having that love in your life and a partner that you can dance through life with. And you've got determination here with this. Okay? So this is also a very colourful time ahead, with Mars in Cancer, with Mars in Cancer moving into Leo until the 29th of July. It's doing things with flair as well. And indeed, dancing through life. Dance is highlighted here. Very healing thing to do, to dance and move that body to the rhythm of life. Now you've got in this area, which is also one of your wealth houses, where you've got your victory and recognition being shown, Pluto. Now Pluto is retrograde until the 7th of October. Okay, so just remember, in this life we have no rehearsal. We just need to muster up our strength and our courage and use our new skills that we've been developing and forge a new way. With Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn, it's impossible to stay under an illusion, because one's reality is being tested, and that also brings fateful encounters. Okay, so there's a bit of destiny playing its role here, and the moon is in Capricorn on the 24th. Sorry, the 24th of June. Moon in Capricorn. It's a full moon, so it's peak energy, coming to culmination. So the moon is in its detriment in Capricorn, so it's not really its favourite position, but it can help you to keep cool and calm in any situation. And you do have that real strong urge with the moon in Capricorn to fulfill your aspirations, because the moon does rule the common people and their needs, but it also gives people the tendency to moan and complain or be moody. But this can be a time when you can also impress others, and your wealth houses are being well aspected here with Venus in this one, and you've got the moon, full moon celebrations and culmination in this one, and you got the Six of Wands showing some sort of recognition and success. So I do like the look of that for you. I do like the look of that indeed. Now Saturn here in the 3rd house of communication and short distance travel, education and the trades and siblings in your local area, is also retrograde in Aquarius until the 11th of October. So jot down some of those dates, because there's significant times of shifting changes taking place. So the 11th of October. But until then, Saturn is in retrograde in Aquarius. Saturn being the Lord of Karma. So this is shaping new boundaries for you. There's an element of feeling stuck when Saturn is retrograde, like Saturn dragging on your tail and not being able to move things as fast as you would like. But Saturn, being the father of time, teaches us to wait things out, rearrange our priorities, tend to business while you're waiting. So it is the teacher in that way. Saturn teaches us that old saying of all good things come to those that wait. And waiting and moaning and complaining and whinging isn't the kind of waiting that Saturn's talking about. Just diligently wait, attend to business, and everything will unfold as it should. That's the Saturn energy. Sorry Sagittarius, I know your fire energy wants it all to, you know, and you've been waiting. I can hear you saying that. I've been waiting. Well, something is going to end to make room for something new to begin. Indeed. So Uranus here in the 6th house, house of health, work colleagues, karma, animals, the mind, body and well-being. Uranus governs science, electronics, and it's the planet of freedom, liberation, technology. It brings radical change in this area of health and work and co-workers, with an element of surprise. Now Uranus is in Taurus, so that is governing connection with nature and also our food. So there's something unexpected there. Might even be unconventional, because Uranus energy is unconventional, but you've got invitations there being shown to you as well. Okay, so now I will just focus here for you on your confirmation card, Saggies. With the Animal Tarot deck, confirmation of June's reading for Sagittarius. What message? Thank you. Thank you. What message do we have here now? Ooh, another ace. Ace of Spring. So your animal medicine is the white tiger, like a tiger. A wonderful new opportunity presents itself. It may have come as a surprise, but you'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. No, isn't that lovely? Beautiful tigers there, mum and baby cub. So leaping into action and wanting to passionately pursue every possibility. And that element of surprise, as we were saying. But you've got wonderful new opportunities presenting there for you here through June. And I feel that you will be really looking into them and researching them and reviewing things. It's a good time for doing that. All the words: review, research, reunion, recall, revisit, redo. Just so you can get it just right for when Mercury goes direct again, which it inevitably does every three to 4 weeks from when it went retrograde. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me, Sagittarians. Please do click on that like button, share with all your friends, and if you would like a deeper reading, I've left my email address there in the description box below. Sending you peace and loving light. Namaste.